Hi guys, welcome back to FVSD Life. My name's Brownwyn. So for today's video I'm going to be talking about equipment and aids for people who are hearing impaired. And for next week's video it will be a Mother's Day special where I'll be talking about single parent families and foetal alveolar spectrum disorder. Then the video after that will be me talking about me shifting back to ears, where I'll be talking about glue and cholesteatoma. So yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. And there is so much equipment and aids available to help people be independent and improve their quality of life. There's so many different ways you can access these things, which possibly for free. One place that we've used personally is the National Deaf Children's Society. I'll leave a link down below, and with also another place is the Royal National Institute for Deaf, which I'll be leaving in down below. And yeah, my sister personally has a lot of, we have a house adapted for Ronnie, so she has a lot of things that help her with her day-to-day life. And and here is my sister talking about just one of those things.
Well, I have my emails and it fills up the water, goes inside my ear because it's causing ear infection. And also I'm going to show you the box of it, this one. I know it's an Oticon from my old hearing aid, but I use it as my email box. So inside here, there's my emails. That's my email now. Yeah. So some water goes in my ear and it won't affect me bad infection on my ear.
Annie just mentioned she has something called swim molds, and yeah, it's like she explained they're for swimming, but she also uses them for the shower, and more lately she's been told she's supposed to wear them a lot more, so with any kind of water contact. And yeah, so another thing that Ronnie has are hearing aids. She's got special hearing aids that actually go to an app that she has, which means that she's able to hear, I think, yeah, it sends a message to the app on her phone. So she's able to hear, I believe. And another thing that Ronnie has is a doorbell. We have a doorbell which flashes, it flashes blue lights, it really flashes, and it also goes to a pager that she has attached to her jeans, and the pager, it vibrates, so it lets her know when someone's at the door. So yeah, another thing that Bonnie also has is a vibrating alarm clock, which it's probably a little bit self-explanatory. When she needs to wake up for a certain time in the morning, she will set the alarm and she'll have it next to her bed, so it will vibrate to wake her up. And another thing that Ronnie has is a vibrating pillow, which is, it's rather similar to, but it's similar to the vibrating alarm clock. So the pillow, she'll put it underneath her pillows, all of her pillows, and so that way when she wakes up it'll vibrate. And yeah, so these are all brilliant things that we have for her in particular. She also uses subtitles at home. It's more of an aid, so that way she's able to read what's being said, because as we know, when it comes to television, there's quite a lot of people aren't like talking to the camera. And yeah, so there are so many other things. Like I said, there's so much more available, like cochlear implants. So Ronnie isn't actually, she can't have a cochlear implant. I'll explain exactly why in a couple of weeks, but when I tell her story, when I'm ending this series, I'm going to be telling you Ronnie's whole story. And yeah, so she can't actually have cochlear implant because she doesn't have enough bone. So yeah, so a cochlear implant is a small complex electronic device that can help to provide a sense of sound to a person who's profoundly deaf or severely hard of hearing. The implant is consisted of an external portion that sits behind the ear and a second portion that is surgically implanted under the skin. So yeah, this is actually, I think they're starting to use cochlear implants more with people. There's disadvantages with a lot of stuff, and yeah, so that's one of the aids and equipment that you could get. Another is a special fire alarm. So we've got a lot of smoke alarms. I'm not sure, I don't think we actually have one for Ronnie, but that's fine because we're all always here. So yeah, but with quite a lot of smoke alarms, I think you can get one that vibrates and probably flashes. I don't know, it's all research that people would be doing. Another thing is, telephones. Now we do actually have a particular telephone for Ronnie, and it has a particular level of sound, and with the telephone you actually have to pay for it. You get to a certain level of sound, and one that we have is for people who are deaf blind. So yeah, the numbers are bigger, and also it's a lot louder with it ringing. The ringing is really, really loud. And yeah, so another thing is baby monitors. So obviously if you're hearing impaired and you have a baby, hearing monitor is another brilliant one. There are so many apps out there for people who are hard of hearing or have a hearing impairment. Honestly, it's really fascinating. It really, really is. Hearing loop, sometimes referred as an induction loop or T-loop, is an assistive listening system that provides access to facilities for those who experience hearing loss and use a hearing aid. So how does this system work? It's so I think especially designed places that actually help with sound, like hit the hearing aid and stuff. So you can also get personalised T-loops for bedrooms, and it's something we've been thinking about for Ronnie. And yeah, honestly, there is so much out there for people who are hearing impaired. Another thing that I just thought of is if a person who's hearing impaired who goes to cinema. So with cinema, they offer audio description, they offer subtitles, they also offer headphones for people. And yeah, so obviously it's certain cinemas and certain cinema screens. It's not all cinema screens, so yeah. But if you are interested in going to cinema or the theatre as well, you should phone beforehand and just ask how it works. And yeah, I think that is all I'm going to say. But like I said, there's so much out there. Don't be afraid to look it up and find out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And for next week's video, I will be talking to you. Next week's video, it's a Mother's Day special, so I'll be talking about single parents and fetal pathway spectrum disorder. And then the video after that, I will be talking to you about glabellar and colostomy. Alright guys, bye!